Thank you, Darin, for meeting with me today. My name is Larry Cavanaugh with Gouvis Engineering. I'm one of the MEP directors at our firm, and we work together on a lot of projects, so it's nice to sit down and discuss the construction innovations that we've seen in the last few years and all the other topics that we have.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Appreciate the opportunity to talk about these topics. I'm Darin Schoolmeester. I'm a principal with KTGY and leading the high-density studio here in Irvine. And yeah, these topics are definitely pertinent to our everyday lives. They're certainly front and center in all the work we're doing right now. So it's great to be with you.
So what are some of the constructability innovations that you've seen in the last year or so that have been coming up and we see moving forward?
Yeah. Certainly modular construction is huge right now and is growing in leaps and bounds, and we've been involved in that growth trend, especially in a lot of our urban infill projects, affordable, even some high-rise projects. And that, I think, is definitely an industry that's going to continue to grow and evolve. And it's interesting, too, because it's really changed our process of even design and documentation in the sense that particular delivery method requires a sense of discipline and a real rigor about how you design these buildings so that they can be economical. And even our construction document process has been evolved so that in the field it's really clear, you know, who's bringing the prefab components, who's doing the on-site work, who's doing everything in between. And so our documentation has evolved to accept that type of a delivery process as well.
Well, with the modular construction that you talked about, we've still had to do, we had to make sure that our plans are more detailed and same as framing, but construction, can we take this modular home or unit and bring it over and be able to connect all of the plumbing together, the electrical and mechanical for most of those are unit by unit, but making sure that we can have them prepared and have the drawings match what's actually going to be installed in the field compared to other construction where when it's framed and put in afterwards.
With modular construction, what's great about it is that you can have sequential things happening at one time. You can have site work happening at the same time. You can have things working, happening at the factory. And what's great about it is the vast majority of what's being delivered in the field is being built in a controlled environment. Being built on an assembly line basis where that quality control can really be monitored and strictly kept.
For like the last year, most of us have been working from home and turning our kitchen space into an office at the same time, which is great if you love snacks, but you got to work sometime.
Yeah. This co-working kind of atmosphere in a building has been a trend even before COVID, but what we're seeing now is that those spaces are still really important because people need to get out of their unit, especially if they don't have enough space to really work from home. They need that space to go, but now they need to be separate.